here with another nominee for the Marion Lindblad-Goldberg Award. We are joined by Christi Taylor. Hi, Christi Taylor.
Hi.
And you're going to notice I'm using everybody's full names because wait till you hear these names. Because we got Christi Taylor with us. We got Christy Hartzell, the supervisor. And we got Kristen Melendez, who is a colleague of Christi Taylor's. They're all here to share in this nomination. So I am going to go ahead and turn to you, Christy, the supervisor. So why did you nominate Christi Taylor?
So Christi Taylor brings a breath of fresh air to the ESFT model. The way that she joins with her families through the model, she is passionate and genuine in her delivery of services. She takes her supervisions very seriously, and she is one of the first people to think outside the box when utilizing the ESFT model, in joining, in role modeling, in slowing families down, looking at things in a different perspective. It is an honor to work with her.
When you talk about her, her dedication just oozes out of the description. How has her dedication to this work and these families impacted your growth as a supervisor?
So Christi partners with me during supervisions. So when I say that, what I mean is she takes supervisions to a whole new level, and she's willing to jump in. She's willing to explore and be curious with me during these supervisions on how we can present the ESFT model in a more meaningful and impactful way during supervisions. That then in turn gets me excited and motivated about the ESFT model and how we utilize this model in supervisions.
As the supervisor, Christy, when Christi Taylor has faced crisis and adversity with a family, what have you seen her do?
I have watched Christi grow into a very independent MHP. She will reach out to support. She will reach out to myself, the program coordinator, her colleagues. She utilizes group time in supervisions to explore with her colleagues on the challenges that she faces, and the adversity of the different types of families that we may work with. Christi will problem solve herself and then reach out to her supports and say, this is what I'm thinking. How can I change this, or what could I do differently? Christi's always open to exploring her own lived experiences, her own adversity. She is willing to, as I say, go down that road with me to explore things that may impact her during sessions. Christi is the model employee when it comes to taking different perspectives and how she can mold it into her own way. And that's what I really appreciate Christi doing.
That isn't a beautiful description. I mean, I'll tell you what. So, so Kristen Melendez, I know that you will partner with Christi Taylor on intakes and, show up to support her and her work. Why are you not surprised that she's been nominated?
Oh, I'm not surprised at all. I'm not surprised at all. She is the expert on pulling strengths, finding those strengths, and being intentional in her sessions. And like Christi was saying, she thinks outside of the box. So she comes up with some of the best, most interesting ways to provide therapy. And also, she's been a role model for me as well.
So, yeah, I hear you talking about this creativity and just this leadership. that she has. How has that impacted you? Like how have you grown because of the work that Christi Taylor's doing?
So Christi challenges me to be more confident, be more intentional, and she'll challenge my growth and development.
Wow.
That I have to become a problem solver myself.
Having known you guys from training before, right? Like Kristen, I know that you're such a nurturer, right? And it sounds like Christi knows that about you. She'll be like, come on, let's problem solve. Let's keep the challenge. Let's keep this balanced, right? Like she's not
Yeah.
gonna let you move through something without, stretching your abilities.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Christi and I have seen some interesting things through our journey, and she keeps this calm, cool, professional, but also that nurturing, and exudes like this peace, just a sense of peace.
So Christi, what does it mean to you to be recognized as having the same passion and commitment to your community and the families you work with that Dr. Marion Lindblad-Goldberg?
Honestly, I see it as such an honor to even be nominated and to have that shown. I always try to, do what I can to help and support. And I think we all get the feeling of, I hope that it's enough. I hope that, this is what I'm displaying to other people. So to have that and to have my coworkers and, my supervisor be able to say these things and, show me that I'm on a good path and, I am helping the people around me.
In this very challenging work, what sustains you and inspires you to stick with it?
I think the best thing that I've got is the people around me. Being by myself has been a struggle and honestly has been a lot. But knowing that I can call, one of my coworkers, I can call, my PC, my PD at any point, honestly, throughout the day is like, okay, I can get through this. I can work through it. I can vent to them when I need to and, get a clearer picture on maybe what I haven't seen. And maybe I'm taking something in a negative way and I just need to look at it in a different perspective.
Yeah, I really appreciate how you keep speaking to this commitment to not isolating. It's always the simplest things that are so impactful, right? And I wonder for you, like how has that necessity of connecting, how has that influenced your growth and development as a professional?
It helps me relate to the families as well, especially when they are feeling isolated or feel that they don't have anybody. Then I'm able to take that right into them and say, listen, this is maybe where you're seeing yourself, and this is where you can go. And I know that I have that, in my, coworkers and my colleagues, and to just be able to lean on them in any part of that, professional and personally is a big thing for me and something I'm very grateful for.
Kind of smells like an eco map, right? Christi Hartzell and Kristen Melendez, can you join me on the count of three saying congratulations to Christi Taylor? 1, 2, 3.
Congratulations!
Yes. So, folks, I'm so glad we could all get together today. Thank you all for those watching. I hope that you spread the word about the good work that Christi Taylor is doing. If you have not already, please make sure you subscribe to our blog so you can get access to our newsletter and monthly pro tips. And we'll see you on the socials, folks. Bye.